Welcome back to Tarot by the Bay. I'm David. Just looking at a story that was showing on CNN that another attempt was made on Zelensky's life. In this case, a woman who I guess used to be a salesperson for the military. Not quite sure on the story on that one. Was scouting out locations of munitions depots as well as like electronic warfare establishments in Ukraine, as well as, I believe, providing locations and such for Zelenskyy. And she was apparently caught red-handed handing information over to an informant. In reading the story, although Western media tends to show Zelensky's had a few attempts on his life, the Ukrainians are saying it's been about a dozen. And not all of them get covered by the Western media. So I want to ask, how is Zelenskyy doing currently? And about future attempts on his life. Okay, so Spirit, how is Zelenskyy doing after this latest attempt? How's he feeling? What's going on? Well, he's making his plans. He's in the article it said that he doesn't want to hunker down in a bunker, although that would be safe for him to do that. The downside of doing something like that is now he becomes like Putin, and he doesn't know what's going on in his country, so he loses touch with his country and the reality for people. So he relies on his professionals to protect him, and again, making plans and taking action. So we've got this latest person collecting intelligence on him. His security agencies were on top of it and took action, and they will continue to be on top of it and take action on things. In the past, the Hangman, they look for spies any way, shape, and form they come. Russia has made no bones about it that they want to assassinate Zelenskyy, and it requires the Ukrainian security forces to look at the threats, both obvious and non-obvious. So Zelensky's using his judgment. He's using his better judgment. He trusts his security personnel. He trusts that by being visible, he is continuing to raise the call of arms for the Ukrainian people, and he's a symbol. He's a symbol of Ukrainian resistance, and he will not back down from this time in history. This is his job, and he's going to do it. Page of Swords. But you always have to worry about spies of the camp. People that are giving away information. You have to be on top of that, because when you're a visible target like him, you set yourself up for continued attempts on your life. These spies can be bought with money, but you can also put money into the spotting of these spies. So it truly is a cat and mouse game here. But again, there's a lot of value to Zelenskyy being visible, but it's also a big risk on his health. Now, remember, Pentacles are not always about money; they're about health. He's really putting his health on the line because one well-placed assassin's bullet or poison, and he's done for. But he has to constantly choose what he's going to do. Is today the day? Do I go in a bunker? Do I stay out? In some ways, I think his security detail has to keep people off balance so that they're always guessing. That is he going to be in place A or place B? But definitely, there's going to be ongoing efforts from Russia to unalive him from his position as leading the country. So, his life is going to be continually threatened because of his visibility. But his visibility is one of the biggest value points that he brings, because he brings hope to the people there that they don't have to be scared of Russia. And certainly so far, the Ukrainian army has been up to the task of tackling the Russian army, and are now making good progress in taking back territory that was taken by the Russians earlier on in the war. And the Russians aren't able to stop them. So, what's the outcome for Zelenskyy? Will he survive this war? Will President Zelenskyy survive this war? Will President Zelenskyy survive this war? Certainly he makes his good choices, follows his security details advice, his security details up to the task. Will he survive this war? I think so. It looks like he's planning on surviving it. He's waiting for that next thing to come in. Keeping his emotions in check. There's that Ace of Wands again. Always staying on top of it, being on action. This is also keeping the information on the down low. You can think of it and working hard. Yeah, he's going to survive it because his people are doing the work. And they're always looking to the horizon for what's coming next. It's a burden. It's hard work. But they're up for it. They see the value in it. And they will uphold it. He's going to survive it. Again, it's going to be incumbent on several things. As the security details, continuing to do the hard work that they do, acting on information that they get, and him being reasonable in listening to what the security detail is saying and working with that intelligence. All right, that's my reading on Zelenskyy, the recent assassination attempt, and if he will survive the war. It looks like he will. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for supporting my channel. I really appreciate it. And I'll catch you on the next video. Take care.